Imagine this. You are about to embark on a journey to redefine your relationship with food and consequently with your own vitality. As we delve into the fascinating universe of eating routines, it's important to question what it truly means to operate on autopilot. What we label as routine may, in fact, be a missed opportunity to act with intention and awareness. Allow me to share something fascinating with you. In reality, there's no clear line separating a good routine from a bad one. Routines, at their core, put us in a state of autopilot, a condition that, while offering some efficiency, doesn't necessarily represent the ideal. The beauty of being human lies precisely in our unique ability to act with intention. Imagine this: what animals do instinctively, we have the prerogative to choose to do deliberately. Take the act of eating, for example. We can simply ingest food mechanically, without any reflection, or we can choose to savor each bite with full awareness, absorbing the flavors and textures consciously. This undoubtedly is the crucial distinction that sets us apart. Before we proceed, I'd like to invite you to join us on this journey. Please take a moment to show your support for this content by liking this video and subscribing to our channel, Seeds of Mystic Wisdom. By doing so, you not only strengthen our community, but also commit to continue receiving and sharing the inspiring and transformative wisdom of Sadhguru. Together, we can nurture our quest for knowledge and deeper understanding of life. Let's continue. Now, imagine this scenario. Throughout the day, you find yourself constantly snacking. As this happens, your digestive system is in a state of incessant movement. Despite not feeling an immediate sluggishness due to the small amounts of food consumed, it's important to understand that your body and mind are not operating at their optimal state. Understand that digestion is a process that requires considerable energy from the body. When the digestive system is constantly active, this energy demand continues to accumulate. Thus, even if you don't immediately perceive it, your vitality and mental clarity may be compromised. Therefore, if you want to achieve and maintain peak performance, it's essential to give your body the opportunity to rest and replenish itself. Only then can you truly perform at your maximum potential. In fact, the strategy of keeping the stomach empty goes beyond just avoiding the constant feeling of hunger. It represents a commitment to holistic health, allowing the body to engage in a process of self-cleansing and internal renewal. When you allow your stomach to empty, you're giving your organism the chance to dedicate its energy to essential and rejuvenating tasks. It's like opening the floodgates to a series of vital internal processes that would otherwise be interrupted by the constant demand of digestion. This break allows the body to focus on cellular regeneration, elimination of accumulated toxins, and optimization of its internal functions. Furthermore, by keeping the stomach empty, you're establishing the ideal conditions for an efficient digestive system, promoting a more complete absorption of nutrients and better elimination of waste, thus contributing to an overall state of well-being and vitality. Consider this analogy. Imagine you're trying to tidy up a room, but someone keeps throwing more and more things into it, non-stop. No matter how hard you try, the room will never stay tidy because it's always filled with new stuff. Similarly, when you constantly feed yourself, you're overwhelming your body, not giving it enough time to process and deal with what has already been consumed. It's like constantly adding more clutter to a space that's already disorganized. However, by giving your body regular breaks between meals, you're offering it the much-needed opportunity to breathe and organize itself. These intervals allow your body to efficiently process what has been consumed, properly digesting, absorbing essential nutrients, and effectively eliminating waste. It's like giving your body the time and space it needs to clean up the mess and restore internal order, thus enabling it to perform its functions more efficiently and effectively. Let's delve deeper into the concept of hydration. Surely, we've all encountered the classic recommendation to drink 8 glasses of water a day. However, the perspective broadens when we consider that we don't need to limit ourselves to simply drinking water to stay hydrated. A more holistic approach recognizes that we can eat our water too. That's right, it's possible. The wonders of nature offer us a variety of fruits and vegetables rich in water, which not only satisfy the palate but also provide our bodies with the precious fluid it needs to function optimally. By incorporating these hydrating foods into our daily diet, we're not just filling our stomachs, but we're nourishing and hydrating our bodies from the inside out. It's like getting 2 essential benefits in one act, satisfying hunger and providing the much-needed hydration to keep our systems running smoothly and efficiently. Therefore, instead of simply counting glasses of water, consider diversifying your intake with a variety of fruits and vegetables and feel good about the double benefit they provide. But here's the catch. Not all foods are equal when it comes to their water content. Imagine that hard piece of bread you bought at the grocery store last week. It's like it absorbed all the dryness of the Sahara Desert over time. Relying on processed foods like that to stay hydrated is like battling thirst. Instead, opt for fresh, whole foods that exude juiciness. Your decision to choose these foods, rich in natural moisture, will be warmly welcomed by your body, providing it with the hydration it so desperately needs and deserves. At the heart of it all lies the practice of mindfulness. It's about being fully present in the moment, aware of the choices we make to nourish our bodies and granting it the time and space it needs to operate at its peak. By adopting a deliberate approach to our eating habits, we not only improve our physical health but also cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. So, when we sit down to a meal, it's important to take a moment to truly appreciate the entire experience, from the origin of the food to the feeling of satiety it provides. Devoting this time for reflection and gratitude not only nourishes the body but also nourishes the soul, strengthening the connection between mind, body, and spirit. Often people may underestimate the importance of choosing the right beverage to accompany their meals, but let me clarify that it's not as simple as it seems. Drinking liquids during meals can actually impair the digestive process. The gastric acids essential for food breakdown become diluted, resulting in additional effort from your digestive system to process everything. This concern is deeply rooted in yogic tradition, where we value harmony and the body's natural flow. We want the digestion process to occur without interruptions, much like traffic smoothly flowing on a clear road. Wisely choosing what accompanies your meals can make all the difference in the comfort and effectiveness of your digestive system. In fact, we have a practical and well-established rule. Never let food sit in the stomach for more than 2.5 hours. It's like a critical limit that should not be exceeded. Once this time is surpassed, significant interferences in your vital energy begin to arise. You start to feel heavy, your senses seem dulled. It's like your body is struggling to move forward in a slow march after a substantial meal. Have you ever noticed how some people feel the need to repeatedly hit the snooze button after lunch? It's as if they've filled the gas tank but forgotten to start the engine. The body is fueled and ready to move forward, but it's stuck in the parking lot, unable to move with the agility and vitality it should. So, to ensure the full functioning of your digestive system, it's crucial to grant it the necessary space to work its magic. Let me emphasize, many of the health problems we face today, from abdominal discomforts to more serious issues, all have their origin in the gut. Yes, it's true. It all comes down to the quality and manner in which we feed ourselves. Now, here's the truly fascinating aspect. The way we receive things is as important as what we are receiving. Let's take eating as an example. It's not just about filling the stomach. It's a matter of respecting the process. That's why we value the rituals associated with food so much, from the posture we adopt at the table to the way we connect with the food in our hands. Every detail matters because it directly influences how the body receives and processes nutrients, contributing to more efficient digestion and enhanced overall health. Imagine this scene: you're sitting at the table for a meal, and between you and your plate is a table. This isn't just any piece of furniture. It's more than that. It's a threshold that separates you from any lower energies that may be present. Now, envision yourself there, sitting cross-legged while chewing your food. That posture isn't exactly the most elegant, my friend. Your entire body is immersed in the meal experience, and every part of it has a voice, an opinion. Every part of you from head to toe is tuned into the feast before you. And let me tell you, when you cross your legs, it's not just about maintaining proper posture. It's a way to align with the right energy. It's like adjusting the dial on your radio to find the perfect station. You want to tune into the good vibes, avoid the static, and sync with the harmony that surrounds you. So, the next time you're sitting down for a meal, remember, keep those legs crossed and that energy flowing. Trust me, your body will thank you for it. If you ever happen to pass by our ashram, you'll be greeted by a scene of ceaseless activity from the first light of day until nightfall, with people radiant with vitality and vigor. Now, it's interesting to note that some doctors have expressed concerns, saying, "You'll waste away if you keep this up," and other such observations. But let me tell you, I'm not exactly a novice when it comes to understanding the benefits of fasting. In fact, most days, a single substantial meal is enough to fully satisfy me. Even in the face of persistent recommendations from doctors to snack every few hours, I remain steadfast in my conviction that I'm fine this way, in tune with my body's needs. But here's the irony. A renowned university in the United States suddenly starts praising intermittent fasting, and suddenly it becomes the trendy topic. It's curious how these things happen, isn't it? However, we here have been practicing it for centuries. Now, let's talk about cancer. It's like a gang taking over your neighborhood, only it's inside your own body. It's a terrifying thought. But you know what? By spacing out your meals, you're essentially cutting off their supply line. You're depriving these troublemakers of their vital fuel. leaving them without resources to continue their harmful activity. We've been spreading these teachings for centuries, but it seems now we need a high-quality study to validate something we already knew. Madness, isn't it? Yet, I can't help but witness the true magic that occurs. People are radically transforming their health with a simple pause for their bodies. It's like they're hitting the reset button on their own biology. A direct and incredibly potent move that triggers a series of amazing and positive transformations in their bodies and minds. Isn't it curious how concepts that have been known for centuries suddenly gain prominence as if they were groundbreaking discoveries? Take, for example, the trend of adopting a 16-hour interval between meals. It seems like we've been preaching this for years, doesn't it? Here's the crux of the matter. Overeating is a real issue that cannot be ignored. Therefore, it's crucial to avoid excess. Personally, I value quality over quantity. I typically have a single meal around 4:35 p.m. Why? Because I prefer to focus on savoring every bite of my food rather than worrying about portion sizes. It's about finding that perfect balance between nourishing the body and truly appreciating every culinary experience that comes my way. Now, in the yogic tradition, there's this peculiar practice of eating 24 bites of food. It may sound a bit strange at first, but allow me to explain. If you find yourself struggling with drowsiness during the day, it's worth a try. The practice of mindful eating can really boost your alertness, and that's crucial, especially if you're engaged in meditation practices or simply want to be more present in your everyday life. So, what's the story behind the number 24? Well, there is indeed some scientific backing to it, but the main idea is this: chew each bite of food 24 times. Yes, you heard that correctly. Slow down, savor each bite, and give your body the opportunity to fully and properly digest the food you consume. Believe me, your body will thank you for this gesture of attention and care. And here's a tip for you. If you're hungry but don't want to gain weight, try drinking some water. It will keep you fueled without weighing you down. Now, let's dive into the topic of empty stomachs. Contrary to popular belief, being hungry isn't necessarily a negative thing. In fact, it's in this state that your body and brain often function at their peak. That's why we value the idea of sleeping on an empty stomach here. Sure, some people have the impression that they need a meal before bed to be able to fall asleep, but let me tell you, much of that is a mental issue. And speaking of sleep, did you know that your stomach needs to be empty for your body to undergo proper repair and detox processes during rest? It's absolutely true. So, if you want to wake up every morning feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, it might be worth reconsidering that midnight snack. Now, let's dive deeper into our habits. There's this misconception that habits are always a positive thing. However, here's the truth. Relying solely on habits to guide our lives is like being in a constant autopilot mode. And as far as I know, we're not machines. We're human beings. For goodness sake, we have the unique ability to make conscious choices and to be fully present in every moment we live. When it comes to eating, it's essential to listen to your body. Try different foods and be mindful of your reactions. If something leaves you sluggish and low on energy, it's likely not positively contributing to your health. On the other hand, if the food leaves you vibrant and full of energy, then that's what you need. Alright, I'll wrap it up for now. But before I go, Always remember, food is the fuel that powers your body, so make your choices wisely. And oh, don't forget the importance of chewing your food thoroughly. It's a simple gesture, but your body will reward you for it with smoother and more efficient digestion, allowing you to extract the maximum nutrients from each meal. Thank you very much for accompanying us on this journey so far. I hope the reflections on mindful eating and healthy habits have been inspiring for you. Before moving on, I'd like to make a special request. If you enjoyed this content and wish to keep receiving inspiring wisdom like this, please consider supporting our channel, Seeds of Mystic Wisdom. Your participation is crucial to strengthen our community and help us share even more transformative insights. Please click the like button to show your support. Subscribe to the channel to not miss any of our upcoming videos, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts and insights on what you just watched. Your interaction is valuable and helps us create increasingly relevant and impactful content. We greatly appreciate your attention and participation. Together, we can continue nurturing our quest for knowledge and deeper understanding of life. Until next time,